People of color make up majority of those living in neighborhoods that are located within 1.8 miles of the nation's most hazardous waste facilities. People and activists in these communities describe this phenomenon as environmental racism. Environmental racism refers to the fact that more waste facilities and pollution occur in poor communities of color in the U.S. This is true of Sacramento, California as well. There are more toxic waste sites, recycle centers, and factories in the poorer communities than in the richer parts of Sacramento. We believe this is unjust.
Well, the environmental racism, environmental justice movement, environmental health movements have been around for many years. The key problems that we have, whether it's here in Sacramento or other places, is that traditionally low-income communities and communities of color had taken the brunt of environmental racism, where we have toxic sites in our communities, we have too much exposure to bad air, which creates asthma and other respiratory problems. So environmental racism is still alive. I mean, we are right now dealing with a natural gas plant here in Avondale and Elder, where they're trying to put, potentially toxic source in our communities, and this is a community of color that's being targeted, and we're trying to figure out, well, why isn't this being sourced somewhere else where it wouldn't damage anyone instead of trying to put here?
And a lot of studies have come out, and more are coming out, that say that as we look at global warming and what it's going to do to our whole Earth, that the impacts of global warming will impact our people more adversely than other communities, which means that our people will be more likely to suffer the consequences of global warming. Okay, so this is a map that shows air emissions over here, which is the green circles, and then this is on-site land releases, which means the orange dots are specific places that are polluters, and the green dot is kind of how that pollution barrels out. And so right here, what you're looking at is southeast Sacramento, particularly it kind of encompasses a part of south and southeast Sacramento. You can see the intersection of 99 right here, so this is kind of right over by the Meadowview area, and then over here is southeast Sacramento, where you have Avondale and Glen Elder, and you can see the accumulation of orange dots, and then the air emissions are somewhere around 32.5 billion pounds per year.
My vision is really to transform Sacramento into the Emerald Valley. We want to be the greenest region in the country. We're already the greenest state, and we're the capital of the greenest state. Why not be the greenest region in this country?
Think about Oak Park. Right in the middle of the capital of the greenest state in the Union, you have Oak Park. Young people need a future, need opportunity. When you think about the economy that we have to build now, this green economy that's better for the earth, better for our health and our water, think about it from the point of view of Dr. King. Dr. King will look at us very funny if we built a green economy that did not include Oak Park.
lot of things. I mean, there's simple things you can do. I mean, you can do recycling programs at your schools. You can go to local businesses and have them do recycling programs. You can go out and change vacant lots into community gardens. You can go out and volunteer in a number of projects that are green in the community. You can join a youth or other team that's doing green activities. There's just tons of things you can do to green your environment.
I think it's really important for young people to begin to influence these issues by talking about it and spreading the word to their friends and making it something that's very socially cool to look at environmental issues, to look at how we can really start to deal with issues in our communities. And once that becomes cool or the thing to do or the norm, then we'll begin to change the next generation, because the youth now are already influencing the youth for tomorrow.